In the preliminary stages of business negotiations, parties often clarify that no binding contract yet exists. This prevents one party from being liable to the other for breach of contract should negotiations fall through. Or at least that's the intent. But as seen in Budget Marketing versus Centronics, even a clear agreement not to be contractually bound doesn't necessarily preclude recovery on another theory. Centronics sought to acquire Budget Marketing. The two parties executed a letter of intent describing the general terms of the proposed deal. Budget was required to meet certain cash flow objectives over the next 3 years and to purchase life insurance for its president and principal shareholder, Charles Eagle. The letter explicitly stated that it wasn't to be construed as a binding agreement and that the later execution of a definitive agreement was required to complete the sale. Budget took steps required to complete its obligations under the proposed deal. It borrowed money, opened additional offices, and purchased life insurance for Eagle. Budget kept Centronics apprised of its efforts. Centronics didn't let Budget know that it was considering not completing the deal. At several meetings, Centronics executives represented that the deal was still on. Centronics then abruptly canceled preparations for the purchase, notifying Budget that it was no longer feasible due to proposed federal tax legislation. Eagle and Budget sued Centronics in Iowa State Court for breach of contract, promissory estoppel, and negligent misrepresentation. Centronics removed the case to federal court. The district court granted Centronics' motion for summary judgment on all claims. Budget appealed to the Eighth Circuit.